Hey, how's it going, you guys? Before you guys say anything about these figures, no, these did not make, the worst list of the year. These are just figures that would have made it in my top 10 or top worst. They're just figures that I bought and I don't know where they fit in. So I just wanted to include them because they are all badass figures. Not the worst, just, before we get the video, I want to start off some positivity because, oof, we got some pretty bad figures this year. And I didn't make a top 10 worst last year, but this year there was a bunch of figures that I just did not enjoy. So yeah, we're just starting out here with some deluxe figures that I wanted, honorable mention. So we have the Homecoming re-release Vulture, badass figure, good upgrade. I love the wings; they're way more sturdier. The figure itself just bright colors. I love these arm accessories; they really change up the whole figure for me. Ironmonger's badass, big chunky boy, moves good, and even comes with a Jeff Bridges accessory, so can't beat that. And we got the big beast Surtur back there. I'm seeing this guy going on like clearance from like Amazon and Target, and like I don't understand. Like, it's such a badass figure. It's so big. It's so imposing. And yeah, but so these aren't the worst figures of the year. Just to make that clear if you're watching the video. But these are just some badass re-releases that I wanted to mention because I don't know where to fit them in. But yeah, let's get them out of the way. Let's move Vulture, and these guys will take up space on your shelf, so maybe that's why people don't like them. But yeah, my villain shelf has just been completely devastated this year by these three big boys. Alright, starting off at number 10, we have the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. Not a bad figure. She looks great. Looks really good. She doesn't really, look like the movie because it's a comic book, Spider-Gwen sculpt. She looks good. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is, it's just her articulation. Her articulation style. I'm tired of these female bodies. Like, you can't bend her torso forward at all. Back a little, but like you're a spider figure. Also, if you hear noise in the background, my neighbors just decided to do housework today, so whatever. But yeah, apologies for that. But yeah, you can't move her torso forward at all. And she's got decent elbow articulation. Her legs are pretty good. She has calf rotation, my favorite piece of rotation. But yeah, this figure I found myself more frustrated than liking it. So I've had her on this pose since I got her in February. And I know some of these Spider-Verse figures came out last year for some people, but I didn't get them till early this year. Yeah, not a bad figure. That's why she's number 10, or I'm sorry, number 8. There's eight worse figures for me. Kind of. Anyways, you'll see. But yeah, not a bad figure. It's just I really can't stand this articulation. It frustrated me so much. Anyways, next on the list at number 7, if you want to say that, you'll see in a bit. We have Death Dealer, and again, not a bad figure. I mean, I had to cut, his torso, his gown piece, so I can get more articulation. Not a bad figure at all. We used the 2018 Ant-Man figure sculpt, and yeah, again, not a bad figure. It's just, I mean, if you've seen the movie, like, what am I supposed to do with him? He's barely in the movie. Like, why did he give us a figure of him? I mean, he's cool. I mean, I just found myself underwhelmed. I bought this figure before the movie came out, and I was hyped. But yeah, I just, it's just a figure. Ever since I saw the movie, I was like, yeah, I don't really care about you anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. Anyways, at number, I don't even know anymore. Just follow along with me. We have the U.S. Agent. Again, not a bad figure at all. Except I had to do some painting. He did not come like this. He had the gray star on his forehead, inaccurate, and he didn't have this painting at all. I think he had the red on the white spots. I don't remember. Yeah, as soon as I got this guy, I just did some customizing. Oh, I have shield on him. I think I got from a Fortnite figure. Yeah, that looked cool. Anyways, yeah, it really sucks that Hasbro got the concept art for this guy. Because he is a good-looking figure. He's a pretty badass figure. I had fun posing him, but it just sucks that you have to do some custom work to get the desired results. Yeah, he's not too bad. Face sculpt, it's alright. I like it. U.S. Agent's pretty cool. Badass character. In the comics, I mean. In the show, yeah, fuck this guy. But yeah, it just kind of gets frustrating after a while when you have to do work on your own figure to get the desired result. But anyways, that's him. And for the reason that complicates this whole numbering, we have... this isn't just one figure. It's not even the figure themselves. It's the fact that Hasbro keeps giving us inaccurate off-screen results. Like, oh, sorry, off angle. I kind of enjoy these figures. The black and gold suit, I just, you know, had to do his arms. Besides that, the red was really distracting. Not even gonna lie, the red was really distracting. So I painted his arms gold. And I kind of like it, even though it's not screen accurate at all. It makes it pop. It's a good figure. It's a repaint of the Far From Home Spider-Man. I like it, but, you know, it sucks that I do that work. And the cobwebbing, oh, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it's kind of fun, you know, filling in the lines. But, man, it's frustrating. It is frustrating. Like, I'm telling you, this guy would probably made it by top 10. But the lines, man. Without the lines, you know, I'm counting each figure on here how they got it. Not, you know, if I had to put work into a figure, then it should have made my top 10. That's just my belief, you know. It is a good figure. I know some people don't like the ball jointed head, but I freaking love it. It allows for some dynamic, natural looking poses. Yeah, this dude would have totally made my top 10, but like, it's frustrating. So yeah, that's why, you know. Don't think about the figures. Think about the fact that, you know, Hasbro keeps giving us, you know, unpainted lines on Spider-Man figures, because it got bad this year. This is not the only one. There's one more you'll see on this list, but yeah, this is a badass figure, man. I love it. But again, I had to do work for it. You know, I had to do work to it to make me get the desired result. The Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, not a fan of the articulation. It's got the old I don't know. Think about it. I think it's the lack of butterfly joints. It really, really complicates things. But yeah, this dude would have definitely made my top 10 if he came like this with painted lines. Such a cool figure. And it's a design that's been growing on me. You know, I first saw the design for Far From Home. Also, by the time recording this, Far From Home hasn't came out yet. So, you know, I don't want to see any spoilers. Okay? No spoilers. But anyways, yeah, this guy's badass. But, yeah, that's that. You know, it is getting kind of frustrating. Alright, next, and it sucks that I have so many Spider-Man figures on the list. Spider-Man is my favorite character, but we have 2099. Oh, this one hurt, man. His leg broke instantly out of the box. But anyways, this is the first time I bought a figure. I mean, I was gonna buy the original one just because I really wanted a 2099 for my shelf. But they announced this. I was like, oh well, it's an alternative. But man, I feel cheated. I feel really cheated, man. I really wish this was on the retro body mold. It would have been so perfect. I'm tired of this pizza body mold. I know some people prefer it, but yeah, these thighs, this whole crotch rotation, isn't it? Like, you can't move his legs. Like, this is already loose. It's broken. I had to glue it. Yeah, I feel cheated. I mean, I still would have bought it. I'm still happy I have a 2099 on my shelf, but this one actually broke my heart. This one sucks. I mean, it looks nice. I think I do prefer the shinier paint on the original one from 2015. But yeah, Hasbro, we need to leave this body mold behind. Retire like the Bucky Cat mold, because this is just not it. Heartbreaking. I do like it, but yeah, again, you know, just not a good figure experience for me. And it sucks because you know, the price increased this year. Remember when Marvel Legends were only $19.99? Yeah, that sucks, right? Anyways, another Spider-Man figure on the list is the Peter B. Parker. Again, I had to do some work, you know, to get the desired results. He's not bad. It's just, I'm tired of these capes. I'm tired of these fucking capes and hard piece plastic clothing. It's getting frustrating. I can't play with my figures. And this guy's feet, like, this is the figure that committed suicide on the shelf all year. He just kept falling and falling and falling and falling. Yeah, I don't like this guy's, yeah, see, these want to pop off so freaking easily. Yeah, again, you know, it looks great now that I have the sculpted lines in. I had to do it myself again. But yeah, I did not find myself enjoying this figure. It sucks, because Spider-Verse is one of my favorite movies. Second one looks good. Hopefully we get more figures of that. But, yeah, not a bad figure. It looks good. Looks, you know, screen accurate to an extent. But yeah, I'm tired of these freaking capes, man. I'm tired. Or coat jackets. I'm just, like, that's fucking hard. I kind of wish I got the Mayfex. But, that's not going to happen now. Not a bad figure, but again, it's just, you know, I did not find myself enjoying playing with it. All right, and for number 2, we have the re-release of the Build-A-Figure Thanos. I've been running an Armored Thanos for my shelf. I missed out on the Build-A-Figure. I just didn't care for it. You know, I was happy for my Infinity War Thanos. But yeah, no, I wanted a armored Thanos. I like this, the sword. It's better than the Build-A-Figure one. But where do I get started with this guy? There's so much I don't like about this figure. It's green specific. Like, he doesn't come with an alternate, handpiece. That's annoying. Because, like, what if I want, him just as, the warrior look? And this is when he's dusted. It's not battle damage, it's dusted because it comes with a head, alternate head where he's being dusted. And fucking the articulation. Like, this guy is so fucking frustrating. He has no torso articulation. He can bend forward, he can bend back. But yeah, he can't do anything. And these legs fucking pop up too easy. See? This guy did. This guy actually hurt, man, because I was so hyped finding him in the store with the Iron Man. But man, this one was frustrating. I just put him on my shelf, didn't even pose him. He's been on my shelf like pretty much like this ever since. And that's pretty frustrating, especially with the price hike this year and the whole Infinity Saga being a lot more. Well, yeah, guess I'm happy to have an armored Thanos on my shelf. Just, I'm looking at the SH figure arts now. Let me tell you that. There is some good to this figure. Don't get me wrong. There's good to all of these figures. It's just, if I don't find myself, posing and enjoying them, then, they're going to make this list. Speaking of posing and not enjoying, this one might be a little controversial. I don't know. But Hasbro, you guys dropped the ball on this Falcon Cap figure, man. Oh my god. First off, yeah, they're re-releasing this cap with a alternate, Anthony Mackie head with the Steve Rogers 2-pack. This I don't like this guy. So, you pay $20 for the figure, right? Just as a figure. This is all you get. That's all you get. No alternate head, no alternate hands, just this open hand. You pay $20 and this is all you get in the figure. And I do like this. Good sculpt, great design. I love it. But then you make us buy the wings. And the articulation on this, these things were floppy the minute I got them. And I didn't buy this off anyone. I got this in store. And these things were just floppy all around, and they don't freaking stay on the back all the way. They don't they don't like this thing. You made us pay over $120 for the wings. And this is what we got. The Vulture wings were a little bit loose, but those took time. These were just instantly loose. This is the stand you give us, and fucking Red Wing won't even stay in here. I know some people were having problems that I did. Again, the cat figure's not so bad, but this is Hasbro. No. Don't do this again. The Vulture one, we'll let it slide. We'll let it pass. Those things are huge. But this could have been a deluxe figure. I mean, the line could have had a comic Build-A-Figure. This could have been its own thing, or it could have been the Falcon design from the show, the red and white one, and this could have been a deluxe figure. But this one hurt, bro. This one frustrated. I don't like this figure. The wings, I mean, the figure's fine. It's just as a whole, as an experience, this is how I'm gonna have them. This is how Hasbro expects you to utilize them on your shelf. I did not like this. This guy was just not it. So those are my worst Marvel Legends of the year. So, here's here are my. Sorry, I went blank for a second. These are my honorable mentions before we get into my top 10, because I'm gonna film it right after. So yeah, I don't like really being negative because I'm spending money on my toys. Why would I want to be negative? So here are the honorable mentions. These guys did not make it in the top 10, and they also didn't make it into the bottom 5. But there are things to like and dislike about these figures. So here are the bottom. Here are my honorable mentions. They didn't quite make the best. They didn't quite make the worst. There are things to hate about them, and there are things to like about them. So before we get into my top 10 figures of the year, I'm going to talk about the reasons I don't like these. Again, this Red Guardian right here was an inaccurate re-release. We got him first last year. They make us buy it again this year. I mean, he's cool, but come on, he comes with his own little action figure. That's badass. Again, not a bad figure. It's just it's getting annoying. I have to buy the same figure twice. This Miles Morales figure, the hands were super loose on me when I first got it. Again, that's a badass looking figure. I'll get into why I like these figures in my top 10. But they are going to be in there, so stick for that for part 2. But there's also another reason I don't have them in my top 10. You'll see in that video. Please check it out. We got a little Spider-Ham right there. The best reason to buy the Spider-Gwen figure from Into Spider-Verse. Again, painted lines got really annoying, but you know, it's just a little accessory. Um, I'll get to you last. Baron Zemo, I do like. I'm just, you know, I'm happy to get on the shelf. I'm happy to get a Daniel Brawl Baron Zemo figure, one of my favorite Marvel villains. But these legs ain't it, man. These legs. I'm tired of these legs. Like, I just didn't find myself playing with them as much, even though I really wanted. I like them. The Shang-Chi figure, not a bad figure. It's just you'll see again. You'll see on the top 10. This guy's torso articulation just didn't do it for me. I don't know. A good figure. Also, he doesn't come with these fists. These fists came with Wenwu. That was super annoying. So until I got that Wenwu figure, you know, it was a figure I didn't really play with. Then I got the Wenwu figure, and I found myself enjoying the Shang-Chi figure more. And something about the face, just you know, that's not it for me. And then we have the snapping Iron Man. Really, my only negative is like, you know, again, we already have this figure. I think the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure Wave one is better, has a better paint job. But this one does come with, you know, the iconic snapping I Am Iron Man pose. Which sucks because that Iron Man figure came out like a few months after the movie, so I don't know why they didn't include this then. They made us wait 2 years. Sometimes I question buying these. But yeah, these are the honorable mentions for the top 10. Come back for that video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Take care.